I am like so excited that it works that I don't. Usually when I hit go live, it gives me this message: you cannot rotate your phone. Change it. Well, I figured out I have to change it before I open up the scheduled time. I know I'm a little early, but that's okay. I wanted to make sure I could get in and see how things went. And I'm looking to see if I'm on live yet on my equipment. Hopefully I am. It says it's waiting for me. I know there's a delay, so let's see if I refresh the page, if I come up. Yes, yay! It worked, it worked. Now I just have to, all right, come on. My iPad's not up yet. There it comes. Okay. I hope you all are having a great day. We have a beautiful day here. I took Ezzy for her sniffing walk. I take her for a walk in the evening for exercise, but I then take her for a second walk, and I usually try to do it in the morning where I let her sniff whatever she wants. It's not a long walk, but she sniffs a lot, which is good because that tires them out. I thought the walking tired them out. I was wrong. Sniffing makes their brain think, and that's what tires them out. So I took her for a walk, and she did a lot of sniffing, and she's been pretty calm. She got into a barking fit. Again, it was my photo frame that I have that changes, and there are certain pictures on there she just does not like. The kids will come up and she will just start barking. All right, so I have another sketch today, and I wasn't going to do the measurements, but this one is a square sketch, and I want to show you how to modify it so that you can make it a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. Here in the US, unless it fits in a regular envelope, the square envelopes like 6 by 6, 5 by 5, all of those, you have to pay extra postage for. Don't ask me why, but you do. And maybe it's their machines. So anyway, when I find a sketch that I like and it's square, I modify it. So I'm going to get ready, turn this down. Now I see I have a couple of people watching. Say hello, tell me where you're from. Unless I know you, then I know where you're from. But, you know, it's like if you're new, and I like to see where people come from. So if you get dizzy, close your eyes because we're going to flip this down and get started. All right, here we go. Don't open your eyes until I say so. I cover up everything. I think it's, yes, it is. All right, give me a few minutes. All right, you can open them now. I think I'm pretty set. Let me pull it back just a little. It's not bad. I must be getting better at it. All right, so I found this on Sweet Sunday sketch challenges. They no longer do them, but the website is up and they still have all their sketches there. So I thought, well, I just use them as I see fit. I don't know if I did a Sweet Sunday last week or not. I may have. But this is the card, and as you can see, it's supposed to be square. I don't want it square, so what I did was I made a copy. Now, I thought when I measured this, it was 4 1/4 on my computer in the Word document. But when I printed it out, it's 4. So I know I have to add 1/4 of an inch. So this is going to be 4 1/4. This is going to be 5 1/2 because I want that size. Now, if you don't want, you can make a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 and just put it in a regular envelope. I like to use up the whole space. So with that, knowing I have to add some, this piece here is 2 1/2, but I have to add 1/4 of an inch. So it's 2 3/4, and it comes down this way, and it's 3 1/4. So it needs to be 3 1/2. And I think that's what I measured. This piece is 3/4 of an inch, but I have to add some extra, or did I make that? I don't remember what I did for that. Oh, I think it may have been 3/4 of an inch. Yes. This I made 3/4 of an inch by 4 1/4, because that's the size of the card. My circle, this says it needs to be 2 1/4 if you add the 1/4 of an inch. I pulled out my 2 1/4 and a 2-inch because I wanted to see which one you guys liked better. So I've got that, and then this is just a banner, so I used what I had and went with there. So, oh, I want to put that over there so you can see it. All right. Oh, too far. Let me come back some. Let's see if that works. I am in the mood to play with some, got to come a little further, play with some of my Christmas paper that I got. And this is a piece that I got from Minte Papers. There are gorgeous papers out there, and I just want to play with some things to show me some, to challenge me, because this is very busy paper, as you will see. I mean, it's gorgeous, but it's very busy. I mean, there are beautiful papers in here, and I will find a way to use them, but, and this is sideways. I should be doing this way so you can see it. So this is the piece I chose to play with. And then there was another one that I did. And this one I played with, but I used the back of this. I used this piece. So the other thing that I got with it is the 60 paper die cuts. And from all of those pieces, I chose this image to go with. And this is where I need your help. I'm going to put this on a piece of, and that's my circle element. This is shaded spruce. So I'm going to put it on a piece of shaded spruce. Do I want a 2-inch circle? And my thing has, I've lost the thing out of it, so it won't close, so you can see. So there's the 2-inch circle. Or do I want 2 1/4? So there's the 2 1/4. You let me know down below which one I want, because this is the last, in the comment section, the chat section, this is the last thing I will do. So I will save that for your decision. All right, so let's get going with our card. All right, as I said, I chose this piece to use, and I cut my piece off of there, like so. I don't know which side I came from, but it's probably off of this side, but I may be wrong. Nope. Yep, there it is. So I cut it that way. Now, I also used the back of it for that strip. This piece is this. This strip is this. All right. From here, I cut off one of the sides, and I'm going to use, oh, it goes this way. I'm going to use this piece to go underneath. So I've pulled it in. Now I will tell you, I tried pairing this up with Bubble Bath. Nope, didn't go, too bright. I tried pairing it with Petal Pink, and it didn't work. So I opted to use the white. That's the one thing. When I do this, I just kind of use what I have and see if it works. The shaded spruce worked very well with it, but I decided that I didn't want the shaded spruce card base. I wanted the white. So to make this banner, and it's almost that size, I'm just going to leave it that size. I cut one of those, I cut this strip off, and then I cut it. So it's like, what is it? It's like 1 1/2, and it's 2 inches this way. When you cut that, I needed to cut it just inside the line. So in other words, if you look at this, it's just inside the 1.5 line, and it's just inside the 2-inch line. Okay, so let's go. And I'm gonna go for the middle. Okay, it's 1.5. That's why I'm like, it's not matching up. And I'm not gonna make too big of a cut for my banner end, all right? All right, so I've got that piece. Now I'm gonna come over from this corner and cut up. And I always mess up this side. Ooh, not bad. Excuse me. Usually I'm way off. All right, now that is a lot longer than I need it, but I'm not going to do anything with it until I get it straight. All right, so I'm going to fold and burnish my card base. I did go looking for a sentiment, and I, again, am using retired sentiments because, well, I don't think the sets I have Merry Christmas in it. All right, this is going to go on here like that, and it is evenly spaced, so I have to watch that. Now, don't forget, you're supposed to be letting me know, do I do the 2-inch or the 2 1/4 inch circle punch? And remember, this is shorter because it's square. I'm making mine our regular size. So there's that. Now this piece goes on next, and it goes on right about there. And this piece goes under it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and hold them together, and I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to trim it off like so. And then I'm going to put this on my, oh, I've got to make sure I get it in the right spot here. I'm going to put it on my strip because it'll be easier. Now, is that straight? No, it's off just slightly. So I'll pull it up and just kind of fix it. There. All right, now I'm going to add this to the card base. All right, this goes across here, and I'm watching that banner, and I've cut it just a little bit too long, which I usually do. I usually cut it on the outside of the line versus the inside, so I have plenty of space. So there's our cards so far. I am going to stamp. Oh, where's my ink? I didn't grab my ink. The shaded spruce ink for my Merry Christmas. Although I could do it in red. Hold on. Maybe I'll change it up. Let's see. I think I'm going to do it in red. Let's see. If I do this here. That's going to cover up a lot of the red. I'm going to do it in red. I have a thing about Merry Christmas anyway, being red. I'll do Season's Greetings in green, but most of the time my Merry Christmas needs to be red. It's just a thing I have. All right, and I'm going to put Merry Christmas right there. All right. So, all right, I haven't seen anybody give a suggestion as to which color, which size to use. 2-inch or 2 1/4. I think I'm going to go with the 2-inch, and here's my reasoning. This is big. It's going to take up a lot of space. You're not going to see a lot of this. So I think with the 2-inch, it would be better. So I'm going to punch it out And the size is solely based on the size of that ornament. I couldn't think. All right, I think I'm going to put this down. All right. It's over a little. I think it needs to be right about there. And, do I want to pop that up and then that up? I think I'm going to. I'm going to take a chance. All right, thanks, Barb. Our thinking was along the same lines. All right, I'm going to take and I'm going to add dimensionals to the back of this. All right, let me take this off. Now I got to take my backs off. You guys don't need to be shy. You can let me know. Now, you could emboss this if you want. I decided not to keep it plain. It might have looked better embossed, but, you know, you just gotta go with what you think. And in this case, I didn't. I could have embossed the panel and then popped it out, but I didn't think of that. Sometimes, you know, you don't think of things till you finish it or you get it down on your paper. But if you decided you wanted to emboss this, if you take your heat gun, you can take those dimensionals off, emboss it, and put it back down. You'd have to use new dimensionals. All right. So there's my version of this square card. And I think it's perfect for, you know, a fun idea. And I love playing with this paper. There's so many things that you can use. And the die cuts. I like every once in a while having die cuts that I don't have to stamp or that have more interest. And these do. There's some really cute ones in here. Like, look at that poinsettia. You could have put, man, I don't like that as much. Look at this tree. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I can't wait to play with that. There's that little candy shop. Look at that Santa. I am a big fan of Santas. There's another one. Look at this deer. Isn't she sweet? Oh my goodness, so cute. And then I love these stars. I love the colors in this, and this is what attracted me to it. Look at that, the turquoise and the pink. I did try soft seafoam. It didn't work. Pool parties sometimes works with it. So, you know, there's different ways to use it. Look at those packages. There's a bigger one. So there's lots of things in here. This is not one of my favorites. It's very vintage. It's like, meh. But I love most of the things that are in here. Look at that nutcracker. You know, it's like sometimes there's a candy cane. You just, you know, the die cuts, the ephemera packs are cute. Look at these candy. There's another one of those trees. Let's see. I think there's a different, no, that's the same color. I was thinking it was a different color. There's a smaller version. So there's lots of things to play with in here and to use. Wouldn't that make a gorgeous card? Oh, so pretty in the middle of a simple layout. All right, I'm not going to fool with that. So, but there's a star. There's an idea for how to use that paper. And my Merry Christmas came from Peaceful Deer. I use this set a lot too, even though it's retired. Now, I didn't put any bling on it because it just didn't work. I could have put it there, but I didn't want to, so I left it off. But there you go. Today's quick and easy card in less than 10 minutes. And I did it. So, all right. I'm going to get ready and flip this up and finish up. You know, when it's 10 minutes, I'm not going to sit and chit chat. You guys don't need to hear me that chit chat. So close your eyes if you get dizzy, because I'm going to flip this up. And I wanted to let you know I am not here next week. I will be babysitting the girls and running them back and forth to physical therapy and soccer practice. So I'm not here next week. I will be back the week after, and that's when I'll start my Colors of Fall series. So if you like fall cards, join me. I'm going to be playing with some things and sharing some ideas for Colors of Fall. I hope you have a fabulous afternoon. Thanks for stopping in and spending a few minutes with me. It's a quick and easy one. And I will see you in 2 weeks' time. Bye.